Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome to some White Knuckle. Have not played this in quite a while, but they have unlocked all sorts of new things. Well, not unlocked. They have added all sorts of new things to the game in early access. It's the Abyss update. There's a new region in the game. They've relocked hard mode and iron knuckle mode, so I have to play the game on the standard difficulty of the campaign. But I'm excited. All sorts of new things, items, region. There's a new region. There's new rooms. I think new enemies as well. And I think after playing a lot of Death Stranding a while ago and after playing a lot of Baby Steps recently, it's about time to get into a climbing simulator as opposed to a walking simulator. So let's do it. I have played before. Let's see if we can't win a run of Iron Knuckle. Hold on a second. I think this is a safe room. Gives me an opportunity to play around with settings and like really quickly kind of like adjust the mouse sensitivity because my settings are always ass. This seems fine. How do you play? F, Q? Left click, right. Left click and right click is all your inventories. I remember this now. I like to have my hammer on Q. Hold the buttons to jump. Fair enough. Okay, if you've never seen White Knuckle, by the way, White Knuckle's climbing game at its heart. Grab onto these handholds, pull yourself up. Don't let your stamina run out, otherwise, you lose your grip. And our objective is to climb up to the top of this facility and run away from the creepy things that try to chase after us and kill us. I love the creepiness of White Knuckle. It makes for a fun experience. Actually, this is how I had it before. I'm remembering slowly now how I used to play this game. So we're gonna jump and climb our way out of here. I haven't played this in months, I feel, so I'm going to be really bad at it while... Ooh. Looks like they've added new things. I'm gonna be really bad at it for a while I try to remember how this game works. To maintenance, the deep facility basins are closed until further notice. If you need it open, speak to your supervisor up in the hab. They should have the passcode. If you hear anything trying to get out of the basin, report it ASAP. So there's a computer password in the hab. Right, 1 drops things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Valid code. All right, so once we get the code, we can see what's on the other side of this door here. Very interesting. Now, did the goo start to rise? Yeah, the goo is starting to rise. Okay, as soon as the whole screen shakes, that means you're on a timer here. So it's time for us to go and try to remember how to actually play this game. There's food, pitons, and rebar. All these items have different uses. The pitons, we can... They changed the animation on this a lot. The pitons, you can hammer into a wall and get a free handhold. The rebar you can throw and do the same thing. You get a little bit of a handhold. And the food, if you need hand stamina, hand grip strength, you can eat the food and it will recover your grip strength. Otherwise, you know, just be aware that we're going to be looking up and jumping a whole lot. So if that's something that kind of makes you feel a little bit weird inside, you know, just stay comfortable, my friend. We're going to jump up here. I do remember that there's always like a little bit of a granola bar over here, which is really good food. And then we're just going to keep climbing. Got to be careful of your grip strength and let your hands recover every once in a while. There's a lot of items over there. The heck? We got pitons. Cans of red food. I think that's just normal food. We have some rope rebar, which is nice. Okay, I almost fell to my death. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to this game again. It has been a hot minute. I used to be pretty good. I used to do this on hard mode, and it was a fun climb. Luckily, we're not on hard mode, which means that the mass, the goo, does not rise all that quickly, and we should have tons of time to climb, glunk, and not worry so much about the goo. We can take our time, we can relax, we can remember how to play the game, we can grab some pitons and throw them in our backpack. You do have an item limit, like a soft item limit, where once you hit that item limit, you start to get heavier, and as you get heavier, it becomes harder to climb. But we have a long time to go before we get to that item limit. So just keep climbing, keep jumping to get yourself a little higher. Careful. You know what? I'm gonna... Ooh. I was gonna go back, I didn't trust myself. Instead, I almost died. And don't forget about the little grubs. You want to get as many of them as possible. How do I get out of here? You know what? I don't like how they changed the hammer. It seems like it now kind of staggers and stutters for a minute every time you hammer something in, but it also feels like it's freezing the game. That's a bit of a strange little decision there. I don't exactly know what's going on, but you know, whatever. Ugh. The heck is that? Hold on, what was this? Oh, it's just a quick little piton. I keep hearing bacons, says Bosef. No, piton. Piton. The climbing thing, not a delicious nut-based food. If you want some nuts, I got some nuts for you right here. Yeah, we all get it. So over here. There's a radio. Say goodbye to that. Anytime there's a handhold, you want to just fling yourself past the handhold. And now we're in the first break room. Just a quick little room where we have all the time in the world to sit and relax. Let me grab these golden roaches and throw them into my vendor. Actually feel like I might need to turn this up a little bit. I think I reduced it just a hair too much. Let's go the midpoint between the two that I had. We have various things: rebar, explosive rebar, the unblinking eye, a grub, a bottle. Oh, and this. Experimental perks. Peripheral binding and metabolic overdrive. Better jump height, better climbing speed for 8 minutes. The less items you have, the lower your gravity, you take more damage. So we could take an experimental perk that would be very temporary. I'm actually not gonna take either, because I don't like to, like, if you're taking the one that makes you jump higher, that's fine and all, but then you kind of get used to the fact that that's your jump height, and then I think at some point I'm just gonna get myself killed thinking I jump higher than I actually do. So I feel like I just want to chill on that. Bosef said, if I wanted nuts, I would just play baby steps. If you wanted your nuts to get hammered, that is. All right, keep climbing. We're in the silo Shattered Chambers. This is the second region in the silos. I'm gonna try this. I never do this. It worked! A rocket jumped. This is a real... I do remember this. This is a real good room to know about. Oh, my home! What the... What the... The heck? What? They got head crab zombies in here. It's okay, we found the secret room. This, what the heck? I eat soap. Get out of here, soap. Well, yeah, that's new. I haven't seen that one before. All right, we're gonna grab some items. Just a nice little closet here full of stuff that we can use if we need to. And they changed the auto piton, this thing here, the big drill. You can use it to create a handhold, and you can keep holding it at the same time, so you don't have to let go. Really nice for getting you out of a sticky situation. In fact, what if I put this one here, and then I have an E if I need it? Those guys are gonna jump scare you every once in a while. Yeah, there they are. I heard the roach earlier, and I hear another one. I thought it was just like a roach that I could grab and use as money, but no, it was a roach that just wanted to eat me, I guess. Okay. I love that secret though, because you can basically just ignore the entire chamber. The entire room, you can just skip. And that is very, very handy, very convenient. So we're just gonna climb our way out of here. I used a... I think there's another secret over here, right? Haha! Mother, no, 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 no! And lots of grubs. Look at these little cute little grubs. Hi, grubs. We're getting all sorts of items. Look at this. You're finding all of the secrets. What's interesting about this game is that the secrets are all basically constant. The first secret that we just had down there, that's always there. The secret, it's always here. So once you kind of know where the secrets are, you can just go to the secrets. Oh. Don't know how I feel about that, about the consistent secrets. Okay, we gotta go. Please jump on the box. Thank you. Oh, hello. It's a hyper roach. They jump so far. That's so very scary. Got a freaking hyper roach over here. All right, well that's a new tech. I don't know what happened there, but I like it. I don't think there's a secret in here. In this tunnel. I think it's just a normal tunnel. It kind of feels like there might be a secret, but that's okay. I think there's like, yeah, there's one auto piton. I know that much. And then otherwise, just be careful about where you jump. Can I just jump this? Yes, I can. If it looks like you can climb it, probably you can just climb it. My hands, my poor hands. And we've reached habitation yellow. It's a very quick early biome. Username asks, did you ever do the ladder thing? No, I didn't. Honk. I never did do the ladder thing. There's the goo.
Pressure seal engaged.
Did I drop an auto piton? No, it's right there. All right. I'm not gonna worry about that. We already have enough grubs. All right. We're in a safe zone currently. If we had a hard disk, we can buy discs here. We also have this little item box. We can get a save here, or we can get perks. Program. Shoot access notification. I don't know what this is. Note to sector managers, an administrative lock has been placed on the maintenance hatch to the Habs garbage chute after last week's incident. If you don't already have the code, reach out to Bryant or any other members of Yellow's administrative team. As a precaution, we're having our staff regularly ascend the shaft to the hatch to verify it's not been tampered with. Chute access. Well, we need a code to access the chute. Okay. We have perks. We can get a perk, increases climbing speed 30%. Improves climbing speed by 10%, improves walking running speed by 25%, or increase your number of mid-air jumps by 1. Seems pretty good. I'm gonna go climbing speed though, just because it's not as overpowered as this one is. Right. Forgot how to do that. I don't need no stinking bonus jumps. Let's move on. I think there's nothing else to do. We could create a save point, but I'm not super interested. Instead, you know what? Let's get a save point. Disk mounted on desktop. Backup. I want to do this because if I do mess up climbing the tube and looking at the hatch here, I want to have a save. Let's give it a shot.
Warning. Severe elevator malfunction detected. Avoid elevators until further notice. Emergency.
Oh, it has changed. It has changed.
System has been opened.
There's no secret room up there anymore. We gotta move! That's why I wanted to have a backup just in case, because it felt like there was something going on. Get out of here. They've added all sorts of new little, like, passageways and shortcuts. No! Come on. I really don't like the new arc on the swing. I don't know why. It's different and I'm immediately dismissive, I suppose. But god damn it, that's my right as a gamer. Can I, like, get roaches out of him? Nope. Can't even move him. Freaking roach. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. No, no, hold on. No, I said hold on. God, I hate these guys. Trying to do any sort of, like... No, I don't need this. Trying to do any sort of, like, hard mode run, I do remember that the reason I stopped trying to do them was because I was just tired of dying to the... bugs. It's always the bugs. It's the only thing that kills you is the bugs. I hate the bugs. Alright. Just keep climbing. Sink tunnel! I remember Sink Tunnel. It's a nice shortcut. Keep climbing. Don't worry about your hands, they'll be fine. It's a money goblin? What the heck? Okay, first of all, no. Grab another one of those. It's just it's a bug filled with money. I haven't seen that before. I haven't seen the other bugs before too, and yet here we are. Okay, that is a little loud. What the heck? Oh, apparently this is also a weapon now. Oh my, oh crap. Well, I wanted to put it in my pocket. Instead, I didn't. But hey, that did work very well. It one-tapped the bug. I can appreciate that. Okay, so I'm realizing you want to have an auto piton in your hand so that you can always kill bugs in one hit. That's incredible. This is a new room, I think. Hypothermial says your camera also shifts a little bit when you swing too. Yeah, I don't remember that happening. It feels a little weird. I hate this place. Caution automated defenses are online. What the heck's going on? Is there supposed to not be any voices anymore? This room sucks, which is why I ate the bar. But I'm not getting any like announcer VO. What's going on? Did I turn it off? Announcer's at 0.8. Let me move it. Like, reset the bar. I doubt that's gonna affect the announcer voice not being there, but because I like the announcer. The announcer was part of the draw here of ooh, spooky stuff. Probably went further ahead than the announcer voice was supposed to be. Well, but like, I'm just here. I'm not really anywhere far. I'm not extreme. Extreme! There might be an item back there. Oh my god, speaking of item. Alright, I feel good about this, honestly. How do we get up? I think I'm gonna have to auto piton. I should have just kept holding on to it though. I really did not have to worry about a bug as I was climbing, especially considering that this is a weird room that we're in right here. Because it's actually one big room from when we were back in the pipe to that room to this pipe. It's all one continuous room, and so you gotta go faster than you think. There's also secret items if you can reach them, but I think it's like functionally impossible to be fast enough to get to them. Why are there so much money?
There we go. Week include heavy rainfall. In case of system flood, seek and maintain shelter room.
We're alive. We're still alive. I hate the steam. I hate the steam. I hate the bugs. All of these rooms are actually pretty tough if you get hit by the steam and the bugs. Ugh. All right, I don't know why we don't really have music going on here, but that's okay. I don't need those. The teleport's fun, but let's save that.
You are en route to habitation yellow. Please enjoy your alert. Elevator security locks are still in place. Manual override will be required.
JBM, welcome. How you doing today? Hypothermial says, I hate the vents more than the blood bugs. At least you can hit the blood bugs to make them stop. True, very true. Alright, I got one. So we gotta do a little bit of this ourselves. If I was better, then I could have used the first rebar on that one and the second one on this one, and we wouldn't have had to do any of these jumps.
Security locks have been released.
Oh. Okay. Okay. You know, it saved. We still saved some time. I got a lot of money. I gotta deposit this.
Warning. Class 7 fluid has been detected. For the safety of habitation yellow, airlock seal mechanisms must be engaged. Please contact your local control room specialist. Warning. Control specialist is missing. Contacting administrator. Warning. Administrator is missing. Contacting emergency worker protection crews. Error. No crews detected. Engage manual override.
There we go. Connie says, this game gets the adrenaline pumping. I agree, it's why I like it so much. It's very strange like that. I'm gonna read this note later. Wait, I got places to go, man.
You have 30 seconds to return to the emergency personnel lift. Have a good day.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, computer girl. What? Alright, what do we have here? Sirens started going off. Computer just locked up too. Did something happen in the hab? Derek, if you see this, I'm heading to the security room. The deep facility monitors don't show anything screwy with the seal. I'm worried that this is another event. Oh god, I hope it's not like what happened in Blue and Violet. Wait till you're in the new area. I want to get to the new area. Hopefully I can. I mean, I played a lot of this on hard mode months ago, so hopefully I can do it. Why are there, hold on. Why are there handholds over there? That's new.
Alert. Deep substructure emergency lockdown hatch. Pressure nominal.
I don't remember the handholds. Okay, also music. Chill a little bit, music. Shinigami, welcome. You're missing some white knuckle. We are just getting started today. Well, actually, we can do this. I'm still so, like, interested in why they changed the hammering. Why'd they change the hammering? Alright. Grab our free disc. Don't forget to grab your free disc. And climb through the elevator door hole with the help of some items and perks. I remember at one point in the past I actually, like, just used the, in-game no-clip because I was looking around and exploring for secret areas. There we go. So a couple of the things I found. See you soon, V. See you soon. Alright, I want this, I want this. We don't need these. I don't think I need these. I like grabbing them anyways. Was I taking damage from falling, or was that just an indicator that you're gonna die if you fall? How does that work? That felt a little weird. But to be fair, I've never quite understood how fall damage in this game works because you're immune to fall damage until it kills you, which is actually really, really, really far. I don't think I've ever fallen and taken damage but not just been straight killed. At least this is still open. More notes. Oh, stay away. With a drawing of, I think it was the door? Interesting. Okay. 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 Oh my god. When you swing, it moves the camera. It doesn't just zoom. It straight up moves the camera when you swing. That's why it felt very weird. What the heck? That can't be intentional. It feels so bad. I know the game is supposed to be like a bit jank and that's kind of the draw, but like that feels so incredibly bad. No freaking wonder. No wonder. All right, I've got some platinum grubs here. Or bugs. Let's put the grubs in the machine. Keep the grubs in my pocket. We don't need this. We have 2 rebar, 1 rope, 3 candy bars, 3 grubs, a drink. We've got a lot of climbing materials. You know what also feels bad? A stuffed backpack. You know what also feels bad? The camera moving when I swing. That's terrible. Ooh. Oh, Christ.
Reminder, all personal items must be stored in assigned lockers during working hours. Unsecured belongings will be confiscated.
Right. I remember now. This is, inventory hell is where we are right now. I have a disc. Let's make a save. Watch out. Shinigami asked, did they have any new updates to the game? Yes, a couple of days ago, new biome and new general content. I'm excited. Increases encumbrance by 3. Regenerate more stamina on the ground. Autotomous skeleton? Autotomous. Holding the drop key for each hand will grow a bone spear you can throw. Growing the spear is exceptionally painful. Lowers the encumbrance capacity by 2 items.
Limited to 90 seconds to conserve resources. Exceeding water allotments will be logged and penalized.
So you always have access to rebar. Interesting. I feel like I don't need more rebar most of the time. That could be kind of fun. I think I might just go for more encumbrance so I don't have to worry about inventory for now. And then I can just hold more rebar, look at that. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that there's new perks as well. I imagine they've been rebalanced as well. Okay, how do we do this? I think I used to have it like this. Yeah, I think I used to have that on the right hand. See if that feels right. Yeah, that feels right. That feels right. And on the left hand, we have the flare gun. We have 5 flares total, 4 plus 1 in the chamber. All right, that's not too bad. Still so slow, though. I mean, you don't really get that slow by having 1 or 2 items over encumberanced. So I think we're over by like 2. And as soon as I use the flares, we'll get the weight capacity back anyways. And this is a pretty easy climb in the elevator. I'm not worried. Bex asks, is there any story about why we're climbing? Part of the draw, I feel, of this game is that right now there's not a lot of story. There's some lore hints here and there about, you know, end of the world, SCP, breaches of our reality.
Alert.
Stuff like that. And the goop is indeed rising.
Have fallen below threshold. Mandatory overtime will be enforced until standards are met.
The goop does in fact rise. So because there's a lot of new stuff, I'm gonna do a little exploration for a hot minute. Still nothing in here, huh? Interesting. Can I go through this door yet? Nope. Check the documents. Oh, were there there were documents on the computer, wasn't there? Right. I forgot. Not used to that. Next time. Did he miss the story from a lack of documents? The story is, this is our first day at work. Potok, welcome. The sound of pumping a flashlight in the evening. This is gonna be our new reality, pumping this flashlight. Be alert.
Emergency lockdown hatch. Experiencing.
Emergency lockdown. Emergency lockdown.
Reinforcement systems activating.
Some of the sounds do seem a little glitchy. Not gonna lie. Time to climb. Interesting. Hello. Yeah, get out of here. Dumb, dirty animal. I'm gonna assume that that thing over there was nothing that I could climb or worry about. Okay, I'm very surprised that didn't lower the ladder. That's okay, though. Also surprised that he did not seem to get stopped. By my flare, but that's okay. bad. Are we going crazy? We're not going crazy. There is a giant monster here trying to eat me. Interesting. Is there still nothing up there then? Okay.
Elevator brake emergency. Brake mechanism integrity compromised.
Goodbye.
Emergency.
Goodbye.
Seismic
I don't want to see anything new.
in service shaft C.
Don't want to see anything new.
Access is offline.
Connie says that's what was happening to me. It just didn't care about the flares. Might not have had line of sight. I think also that it just gets a little bit resistant. I also probably should have shot near it as opposed to the opposite wall. That probably didn't help. All right, this is new. Sorry.
Deep substructure containment failure. Do not listen to any voices you may hear.
Haunted Pier?
50%.
Why are we on Haunted Pier? I thought Haunted Pier only appeared in like endless mode. What? Well, luckily, I don't think we're gonna have to deal with the mass. Oh. Oh, no, that's the bugs in my inventory. I'm over encumbered by one item. I think I'm okay with that. What the heck? That's the Lost Pier haunted as normal. Oh, okay. This, you have to tiptoe across and then climb the rope. This seems miserable. God, I love the music in this area though. Holy heck. Okay, I mean, it does look like... Oh, good. Alternate path full of temporary handholds leading up there. Okay. Could you climb this? No. Did it say do not listen to any voices you hear? In Pier 5, yes, in Pier 5. He was too ADHD to look at stuff. I'm looking at stuff right now! Okay, so that allows us to climb the internal, this allows us to climb the outside edge. We gotta try this.
Notice. Lack of periphery wildlife has been detected on the infrastructure transit line. No biosignatures detected in habitation exterior.
Is he yet? Well, I don't like this. All right, so there's handholds there. We could also just climb those. There was a caution sign by the door. Oh, I need to be cautious. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Where's this lightning coming from? Is it that? That one just occurred there. I need to I need to get closer so I can see what the hell's going on. I see. Anywhere there's a pad, it'll hit on the opposite side. Gotcha. So if I can stand on that pad, it should be okay. Well, that sucked. Don't get shopped now. This looks a little Borg, possibly because of Cube. Or just the old, like the industrial aesthetic. Okay, so there's one, hold on. There's one there, there's one there. So there should be a lightning bolt here, if I'm correct about how this system works, right? I'm not seeing one go there. Well, this is a cool place. My question is, will I be safe if I'm touching the plasma box? No idea. Oh. Tricky, tricky. I'm safe when I'm touching the plasma box. Okay. Also, apparently, you can't grab onto the slope. Fair enough. I really feel like that's the way I should be climbing. Yeah, that gets us where we need to go real fast. Okay. Oh, I like that side. I like that side a lot. There we go. Scary.
Alert. Do not listen to any voices you may hear on Pier 5.
You know what's interesting is I feel like normally you'd be able to pick up a lot of items as you progress. I don't think I saw a single item to pick up in this entire area. I gotta make it over to one of the yellow handholds. Yeah, there might be some items somewhere that I didn't see. However, catalyst ignition battery, 2. You know, it's not like there's just a whole bunch of items at the bottom like there was in the normal pier, right? I really don't want to jump to the handholds. So I tell you what. I'm just gonna play it safe. Oh, it's not even habitation yellow, it's habitation delta. RIP. No roach gathering either. Yeah, not a lot of things to do there, huh?
Alert. Psychic interference detected in hallway 23.
Also, there's no reason to hold on to a disc here. We can't use it, can we?
Should report to medical immediately.
I'm holding onto that stuff. We don't need it. Well, that was fun. I like the new rooms so far. Still can't use that. There you go. Just one tap him with the damn flare.
Emergency. Delta 3 has not been located through internal sensors.
All right. Let's deposit a whole bunch of this cash. Oh, what the heck is this? It's a VND. It's got 2 eyes and an explosive in it. Interesting. Hey, skeleton. It's like a weird high quality vendor. Is this a solid gold toilet? Is this the executive bath? Whoa, 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 wait a minute. Hidden vent? Hold on. Hold on, hold on. What the heck is this?
Emergency.
Oh, my God.
Delta 3 has been located on internal sensors.
Got another money gubbin. We're rich! We're rich! Oh, there's we got a few things to do. My inventory is still getting a little on the full side. Actually, I'm within inventory limits right now. I'm hearing more like roaches, but I don't see any roaches, so I wonder if it's up here. I was about to say I don't have a flashlight. What kind of a dumb ass thing to say is that? Of course you have a flippin' flashlight.
Emergency. Delta 3 has been located on exterior wall sensors.
Money Roach, my beloved. Money Roach. These things don't really do that much in the way of damage, do they? Esoterra. For your safety, cognitive treatments are mandatory. I thought it was going to read, genital treatments are mandatory. For your safety, always treat your genitals. Oh.
Emergency. Delta 3's location has been lost. Last detected position. Interstructure transit line. Sector 5.
They really don't like keeping track of their weird things, do they? Their SCP breaking things. Documents. These idiots, who do they think they are? Sure, maybe 30 years ago it was fine, but we're way past the good times. The science teams need what they get. The science teams needs what they get far more than some forklift driver or deep crew. I can't decipher that sentence, but I'm gonna continue on. If I see any more of this shit, or another goddamn picket, I swear I'm gonna tell my men to open fire. And now one of them tries to smuggle a makeshift bomb up into the labs, as though killing the director will help you get more food. Morons. The director's ration cut is not enough. We ought to make a public display of them all. Bomb up into the labs. Is there a bomb up in the labs? Security Action Meeting notes new disposal chute code 7898. All right, someone write that down for me. You know what? I got a phone. I'll do what any outstanding gamer will do. Take a screenshot. Follow up with security teams on further administrative actions against the lower facility workforce. Assign another security detail to watch for dissidents and protesters attempting to reach the upper levels. They aren't taking this seriously enough. I need to bring up authorization for further actions with the new...
Warning. Any child
They aren't
outside
taking this seriously
of the
enough. I need to bring up authorization for further actions with the director is pulling research from other artifacts for his new effort, which means some of the more hazardous ones will be unattended. Redirect some of the emergency response members who have security training to keep an eye on those sectors. All right, well, we have a code. And Kanye says, the code is different than mine was. I like when games do that, and I wish they did that more, where you actually have to get the code yourself as opposed to just look it up, because it's randomly determined. I like it when games do that. What? What? I still hear like a... little money roach somewhere, but I don't see him.
Reminder. Per
Alright, one last thing.
Directive 885. Do not photograph or record any anomalous object without senior researcher supervision.
Let's do it.
Or unless otherwise directed.
Although, admittedly, I do wish that they didn't, like, reset your progress and whatnot as they give updates.
Emergency. Deep substructure containment failure imminent. Structural integrity 25%.
You can use those now while you're being dragged, so that seems like a good thing to have here. Danger! Don't let go when it grabs. They want people to play through normally before doing hard mode again. I mean, I would probably do that normally, but it's just kind of an annoying thing to have to do again. You know what would be nice is if you could just have independent region hard modes. Like, hard mode the first regions, let me, you know, practice seriously and then have a little bit of an easier time on the new region until I get past it. You know, you can do stuff there. This is an interesting one to me. You have to have something to climb with right here. I don't really want to use these, but I guess a rope is fine. Or wait a minute. What about this?
Notice. All laboratory staff must complete daily anomaly containment checks.
I never thought of that before.
Status reports will result in immediate review.
All right. Act like you've been here before. I think there's a secret in this room, but I'm not gonna care. Can't grab that, huh? All right, good to know. Hold on. Gotta find a place to stand. Things are getting squishy. They are. Good. Stand on the thing. Thank you. Goodness. No. Stand on the thank you. forget how I, like, used to get through this stuff. Because it's been so long. But we've got a turret there looking at us. Do they still go off after a while? With all these grubs, the laser grid would be a breeze. I think I'm just gonna use a grub and just climb the corner wall right there. Only in certain rooms do they turn off. Oh, okay. That is, it's looking to be the case here, isn't it? All right.
The future of humanity is in your hands.
The future is now. The future is now. I'm sorry, Grub.
Habitation yellow are required.
I'm sorry, Grub. These are the rooms in which they can get turned off. Sorry, Grub. All right. Oop. Huh. This is where it truly gets squishy. Oh, this is new. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, I didn't expect this. Plasma agitator. All right, well. Luckily, I can stand on this stuff, so it should be pretty easy to make some progress there. I do wonder if we are going to be pressed for time, but it doesn't look like it. All right, you're going to be annoying. Well, you know what? Hold on. That's why I got the rebar, right? Well, I can't really see you right there. Give me a second. Ugh. Missed him. He missed me like 8 times. I can't really, you know, complain about not getting shot. Am I stepping on the wall? Is the wall a really weird hitbox? Also, I didn't realize there was a second one. Oh, I hate these guys.
Alert.
God damn it.
Containment breach in Bio-Research Lab 5 is now a phase of crisis.
How do we...
Requesting
Oh
immediate
my... I hate these guys so much. Some of the walls are slightly off in this update. That's what it seems. That's what it's seeming. Lol. Sorry, you can still hit me from down there? Where was the other one? It was, right there. See, I should have saved the rebar for that one. In fact... Nope. Okay, it's fine. I did what I wanted to do. I'm wondering if I can grab onto the edge of the walkway and just like hop up behind it. Oh, oh, oh. I mean, yes, but also he is trying to kill me. There we go, look at that. Okay, so use a rebar there, and then this one you can just walk up behind. Okay. And you're not in, you're not in any rush. You're not in any rush. What the hell is this? Frame rate tanks when I open up my menu in this room. I'm just trying to like figure out the pattern here. I don't know if there, I mean there is one because the lightning bolts only hit at certain places. So theoretically there's spaces you could just stand and be totally safe. It's like this side is fine and then right there standing on that one is fine. So like, might as well just get up there.
Artifact breaches in lock sectors 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 13, 14.
Like, I think I'm safe right here. It's also very loud. It's very loud. There's just a walkway right above me, huh? Can I grab it? No. Where was the handhold? Where are we going? Oh, the walkway. Okay. So you know what? You could probably just put a rope up here or just climb it really quickly. I'm not sure how I feel about the lightning bolts, because it's really seems like you just want to really pay attention to the pattern, because it's a consistent pattern, and you don't want to try to go fast. Is this another teleport point? Like, you just want to take it incredibly slowly, because if you just try to go for it, you might just get zapped by a laser. Not sure how I feel about that, but it was my first time. Why is it blue in here? It got blue all of a sudden.
Reminder, mole people is a derogatory term. Do not use it to refer to deep substructure maintenance, peer workers, or office personnel. It is only accessible for...
Why are there so many turrets? I don't want the turrets. Oh yeah, it's a good... You know, I haven't been hit by the plasma. That's also a very good question. Is the plasma an instant kill? I don't know. I'm gathering, Connie, that you also do not know. Okay. I don't think we need to take care of that one over there. Doesn't seem... Oh, you can look at the laser to see the range of its attack. Okay, that's fantastic. That's wonderful. Hilariously, that is the side I want to be on, so I do actually want to go over there. Okay, we just want to climb this wall real fast, which we can do. Can I stand here? I can. Wait, is there two? There's two. One looking that way and one looking that way. I still think I could probably just run for it, right? What's the helmet? It's a broken, like, cosmonaut helmet or something. Some artifact of immense power! Sorry, bug. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bug.
Identified. Human detected. Assessment unknown. Eradicating.
Okay, that stuff is not affected by gravity, unfortunately. Previously, I don't think we heard voice lines from the computer saying, "Must kill." So that seems a little new. I'm curious how far up it goes. Still going, huh?
Notice. Recent material scans have flagged anomalous radiation in test chamber 12. Evacuation may be required if levels rise further.
It does stop. I can do without a grub, but I always used to grub it. This is QWERTY. I will just grub it because I don't want to not have a grub. There's too many situations in this game where it's like, one mistake and you're dead? Nah, I'm just gonna grub it. This is a new room. Hello. How you doing? Okay, I still have that on left hand. Oh, we didn't even have any grabby bits. We got new stuff. What the hell is this? Evacuation route. And a weird floating gemmy thing. Okay, let's take a look. There's a... looks like a radiation detector? A timepiece. And then a hallway that leads to nothing. B-Vince, welcome. What kind of game is this? It's a spooky, scary climbing game that'll make you shit your pants. All right, I have no idea. I probably don't want to walk into the red lines. I probably don't want to climb whatever this thing is, or step in front of it. Okay, what are these? Beyond understanding, find a powerful artifact. So we only get one. Holy okay. It's blinking at me. Hello. It's got a cooldown? Seems harmless. This is super interesting. It's just a reusable eye. That seems like real powerful. Okay. Oh.
Emergency. Deep substructure containment systems failing. Rerouting auxiliary mainframe power to emergency seal. Memory core deterioration no longer under control. estimated time to total computational. Evacuate habitation yellow. All locks released.
Okay, let's get out of here. I'm not sure what's going on. Interlude. Oh, we... take a breather. Okay. What is with the chains? I can grab the chains. Do I want to grab the chains? Yes, you do. Chains are how you climb. Okay. Gotcha. 2 new temporary security personnel. Once you're done with today's training shift, report to Chief Byron down in the security offices. Transit down to the lobby will be comped. You will have the access codes you need for the sector to the facility you're assigned to. Okay, yeah, I have 1 code. We may need more codes. More flares. Oh, I don't like to see that at all. That is definitely not what I wanted to see. Man, you remember when I first played this game and I didn't even know you could get more flares because I didn't know you could break the boxes? Trying to do the elevator section with 1 flare. But I goddamn did it though. I freaking did it. I didn't like it. I very much complained about that section of the game, but I freaking did it. To all travelers, it's the opinion of my entire staff that the substructure must be condemned and sealed for the sake of all mankind, or all that's left. If you make it to this landing, heed my words. Do not break the seal to this structure. It may doom us all. Well, and now you raise a very important question, which is maybe that for the interest of mankind, it's in my best, not maybe my personal best interest, but my long-term interest to not break out of this place if I'm trying to do that. I don't know. Right. I'm gonna get another disc too, because I want to do this multiple times if I die. Habitation yellow, column directory. Floor 201 to 299, Hab Power Systems and Delta Probe. 200, Periphery Catalyst Reactor. 152 to 199, Delta Labs Research. 151, Director's Office. Floor 150, Delta Labs Lobby, Security Offices, Employee Lounge, Bar and Diner, Labs Cafeteria, Commissary. 100 to 149, Researcher Living Spaces. Floor 0 to 099, Warehouses and Worker Living Spaces. Habitation Internal Tram Stations. 200, 175, 150, 125, and 100. New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, and Phoenix. So hold on. Go down to the security office. So the director's office is where we got the first key code. The security offices are in one. Well, did we go to the director's office? Or did we go to the security office? I can't remember which office we were in. Probably security. But right above that should be the director's office. Interesting. So we should, like, next time we're there, see if we can find a director's office. Because if we were in security, in the lobby, 1 floor above that is the director's office. We just have to find it. Yeah, because we went up into the ceiling over and then we dropped down, so that was still floor 150, but floor 151 is somewhere in there. Before we overwrite some disks, nothing. Okay, good. Find me. can't help but notice no perks. Okay, so this is what we have. I will probably want these, and I will probably want the flares. We are 2 encumbered. I need more pockets. I need more freaking pockets, man. That's okay. We're 2 encumbered. We can use some items. That's true. We did get a cool super artifact as opposed to a perk. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. Okay. Well, I can't see a damn thing. I don't want to go over there. All right, let's do this. Fact that it gives you 2 steroids and a super artifact scares me, says username. Yeah. I'm feeling the same way. Oh, good, and a super vending machine. Yeah, this is, it's not giving me high hopes. I like this, like, rebel insignia everywhere, too. That's what I think of. Don't touch the 3rd rail. My hands are really big compared to that door, but I guess I need big hands to do this job, don't I? Oh, Christ! Run as slow as you can. I don't know where he came from. He was pissed that I'm collecting his roach brothers. All right. Substructure 17 Delta and 03 Lambda in this direction. Habitation yellow here. We have a lot of items. I don't think we need more. There's a bonus flashlight if you have lost your flashlight. Let's do it.